afterwards. We have the youngest Premier League manager and one alongside me too, Glenn Hoddle. One of the keys for you today in the Chelsea side. And James with a cross, and Guaita, the goalkeeper, needed the touch.
That's a great cross in, isn't it? Early in the game, testing the keeper out. Look, just one touch out of his body, looks up.
Pulisic. Chance to shoot. Player who's been in good goal-scoring form in the Premier League recently for Chelsea.
Yeah, doesn't catch it right.
Here's Roy Hodgson. It's only down to Christian Pulisic. Good chance, great feet, wonderful balance. And a good save by Guaita. So exciting, Christian Pulisic, when he picks the ball up in that kind of position.
Well, it's a great break. Again, Willian bursting forward, changing that pace.
It's Willian. Oh, flash wide. I think when it left his boot, he thought it was in, and I think a lot of people in here did as well.
Fletch, I thought it was in. From the angle we're watching, we're sideways on. I'm thinking.
This time it will be Emerson, and it was always that little bit too high. I think you knew it, Glenn, the moment he hit it.
Yeah, it wasn't quite that conviction there. Frank a little bit frustrated there. There's plenty of the ball, his team.
By Guaita. Down goes Mount, free kick Chelsea.
It's quick feet again, isn't it, from Mount? You've got Pulisic, who's got quick feet in and around.
So Mason Mount for Chelsea, and the Crystal Palace wall does its job. His expression there indicates that he thought if he got that over, it was probably going to get a free kick. It's Milivojevic with a lot of pace, but not the direction. They were the kinds of positions on Tuesday night that Ajax really exploited.
Well, it went in with pace, but no one could get on it for Palace, could they? Just needed...
He manages to squeeze the cross in, and N'Golo Kante had covered the ground as he so often does. Good defended by Kante in midfield for Chelsea.
Yep.
Certainly be satisfied by... Target here is Emerson. The offside flag up against the... Opportunity for Willian to hit one! And Guaita had to keep his concentration there because the ball took a deflection on the way through, and it certainly changed the flight of it.
Yeah, it was a big deflection, wasn't it? Is it?
Crossed in by Kante, up goes Pulisic, and over the top of the bar.
First sort of cross that they've put in Chelsea in this first half. Nicely laid back from Reece James. Look, he lays it so he can play it first time. And then you can get your movement.
Chelsea have got three waiting for the cross. It's Willian! What a save! Not sure whether it was Gary Cahill or the goalkeeper, but either way, it didn't go in.
Lots of questions. Does that man have the answer? Time to find out.
The white shirts are back in numbers again. It's broken here to Abraham, but the offside flag was up anyway. Wouldn't have counted.
But it's that sort of ball, James just put...
There's the chance though for Abraham for Chelsea, and he takes it. Well, that's the moment they've been waiting for. And Tammy Abraham gets his 11th goal of the season. Clinical, really. Hasn't had a sniff all day, but when it came, he took it. It's Chelsea 1.
Chelsea's lifted. Look, Frank, the manager's lifted.
Christian Pulisic makes some room. He's going to hit one. Good save. Good save by Guaita. Superbly struck by Christian Pulisic, and the Crystal Palace goalkeeper did ever so well.
Yeah, it was a good save, but this is fabulous play again. His first touch, immaculate. Just comes inside. He's got himself in these positions quite a few times today. Hit the target this time.
The move. Good skill. Abraham. Good strength. Not quite the right finish.
Again, Willian. Super.
Deep ball in that's far too deep for MacArthur and Kelly. Ball. Zaha coming. Force here for Christian Pulisic. Opportunity for Chelsea, which he couldn't take.
Yeah, comes in again on that favoured right.
In the background. Over the free kick. Not a bad one, and it was a free header for James Tompkins. I can only think he must have been a bit unsighted.
I think he was a bit surprised it had come through. Supporters a lot.
Here from right back, in towards Jordan Ayew. Zaha. And then Schlupp was in there, Tamori made the challenge, Zuma's still down here for Chelsea. Surging forward, lots of pace on the cross and nobody in there to do anything about it.
A lovely change of pace, wasn't it, from Emerson? He's fresh, that's why Frank's brought him in today. Look at this, he just...
Here's Michy Batshuayi, good first touch, there's the chance and there's the goal. And it's headed in by Christian Pulisic. That's 5 goals in 3 Premier League matches for a player who's really started to flourish in the Premier League. Another one for Chelsea, another one for...
It's confidence. This side looks so confident. Every play
has it.
You had that feeling from the first minute.
Moves away from James, here's McCarthy with a chance. Kepa Arrizabalaga was down. Decent opportunity that for McCarthy.
Yeah, a little ball across there, he keeps it down, that's the first thing. But
the best of clearances, MacArthur. There was an opportunity because Kepa was not going to get back if that was on target. Gary Cahill, Williams not going to stop, no, doesn't have to stop. Cut back and goal. Olivier Giroud in, but that's desperately unfortunate for Crystal Palace and for Gary Cahill. Completely incapacitated by injury. The door open for Chelsea, and they weren't going to turn down the... Zuma! Oh, he powered that goalwards. He powered it wide.
Great delivery. No one on the post.
Willian to Mount to Barkley, who goes low. The deflection kindly for Crystal Palace.
To Chelsea.
The presence of Benteke is helpful for Crystal Palace, and he and Kouyaté combine to get it behind. Flag initially up against Wilfried Zaha. He has Benteke in the middle, but Christensen covers back. Lampard will be pleased with the first quarter. Interesting, actually, wasn't it, to hear Chris? Now Pulisic. Pulisic! A delight of a finish from the informed American. There was no stopping that at all. And Christian Pulisic, just after the drinks break, doubles Chelsea's lead. Arriving at Palace again, teeing up Willian. Good save by Guaita.
And Pulisic picking it up in a really good position. This time, inside right. Uses...
Zaha picks it up for Palace. Oh! We're getting quite a display of spectacular goals here. Wilfried Zaha. That was something seriously special.
I was just thinking, how did Crystal Palace get back into this game?
MacArthur. As Piliqueta. Well, he'd have known Kouyaté was coming in behind, so had to take on what was a slightly risky clearance.
Yeah,
up towards Benteke, met by Dan. That'll drift wide.
We'll normally see.
Have the Holmesdale fanatics beating the drum. Milivojevic. Straight into the arms of Kepa. James cross and powered over by Olivier Giroud. You'd bank on him burying that.
He's so annoyed with himself. The patient Chelsea decide not 15-20 minutes the first half, and now
just cheek through to Tammy Abraham, who finds the corner. The flag stayed down and Chelsea have a third. He's come off the bench to give Chelsea a bit of breathing space at Selhurst Park. Tammy Abraham. And Van Aanholt again. And touched him by Benteke. Crystal Palace are not going to lie down here. They've come back again, and Christian Benteke is scoring again.